Hello everyone, welcome to this video. So today I'm going to be briefly discussing locticians on social media and this whole new wave of freeform lock transformation videos, right? I've been seeing it for a while now. And listen, I'm not trying to stop anybody from getting a bag, getting a clientele, none of that stuff. Locticians are appreciated over here as well, man. I have nothing against locticians, but the only thing with the freeform lock transformation videos is that you kind of got to have somebody who actually has freeform locks. And what I'm seeing is a lot of these people, now some of them may not know. I suspect that a lot of them though are doing it on purpose because, you know, freeform locks and wicks, it's hot right now. Like, that's the wave right now. But because it's the wave, everything is called freeform locks and everything is called wicks. So you got a lot of people saying that they have, or somebody else has, freeform locks or wicks. But like I said, you got to have freeform locks for it to be a freeform lock transformation. And what a lot of people are, doing is, it seems like a lot of people feel like if your locks are messy a little bit, or it's simply untwisted, then you have freeform locks, and that's not what freeform locks is. And again, I understand today, everybody has their own label or definition that they putting on it, and I get that as well. But I think people are trying to gain notoriety, but in the process, they're also changing or help furthering the change and the meaning of what freeform locks actually is. Again, it's not simply just untwisted, messy locks, right? Some people feel like, okay, it's because it's like what people are doing is they're getting their hair twisted, and then it gets messy for a little bit, and they say, hey, I'm freeform, and I have freeform locks, and it's not what it is. But you have these locticians, these stylists, people want to gain notoriety off of miraculously changing these freeform locks, right? Because when you have dreadlocks like this, people want you to do something with it anyway, right? People want you to tidy up, people want you to twist it, people want you to look more presentable, etc. Right? You name it, that's what people want you to do. But they want you to change it in some type of form to look better, right? So that's where a lot of these hairstylists, or locticians, whatever you want to call them, that's where they're taking that opportunity to come in and post these videos on social media and say that they're transforming freeform locks into whatever, right? Whether it be people getting a haircut or their hair is getting twisted. I was on Thriller with the Beanstalks, one of his videos a couple weeks ago, and he was actually talking about freeform locks. And I said under the video, listen, if you can go to a salon, sit down in a chair, and they easily. Now listen, before I continue, I have seen people who have had I've seen it mostly with wicks, but I have every once in a while seen somebody with actual freeform locks sit down in a salon chair and that person does something to their hair. And I'm not saying it's not possible, but what I'm saying is that social media is flooded more with the people who are saying that something is freeform locks and doing this transformation so they can look like they can make their job seem, like they're doing this miraculous thing with somebody's freeform locks, right? So, but I was saying on, Thriller with the Beanstalks video, like, if you could just sit in the salon chair and somebody is able to, without really even taking your hair apart, just part it off and make it these nice pretty little locks and all of that stuff, then that person probably didn't have freeform locks in the first place, because you can't just do that with most of these types of dreadlocks. Again, I'm not saying that it's not possible. I've seen it every once in a blue moon, but it's just not the norm. You know what I'm saying? That's not overall what I'm seeing. So, everybody trying to get their bag, and I'm not trying to stop nobody's bag or nobody's clientele, none of that. But, it's just what I'm seeing, and so I'm speaking on it. And I think that, because some people do get confused. Some people do see these things And I don't know if they ever gonna come across this video, you know, but if, you know, if they do, they'll know the difference between somebody just simply having untwisted locks and someone actually having freeform locks. And I think that's a big part of why so many people are confused, you know, on what freeform locks actually is. Because you're seeing these people, you have people making these YouTube videos and they look one way and they saying that they have freeform locks, and then you see a lot of other stuff saturated on social media, on the other parts of social media, and a lot of people don't really know what it is. And so freeform locks is simply not, you know, somebody who just has a couple stray hairs, you know, but they're gonna twist later on down the line. So, and I know there's the whole semi-freeform thing, but I mean, I think some of these people know better, and some of them don't. I think the majority of them actually know what it is. Because they actually probably see it, but everybody just wants to come off as this great loctician who is able to take these untidy locks, and voila, you have these great, nice, clean, twisted new locks. And this person is miraculously a whole different person now because they don't have these raggedy locks anymore, and their hair is nice and twisted and they're presentable, and you're able to move through society and have a great life. So that's the image that's being presented, you know what I mean? So I just wanted to come on here and speak on that. It's actually been a couple months since I made a video, so let me know what you guys see. Let me know if you guys share the same sentiments I do. And thanks for watching this video as usual.